Squawk Box this morning. Time now for the Executive Edge. We're going to be watching tech stocks closely this morning after yesterday's sell-off. NASDAQ dropped 1.2%. Shares of Twitter and Facebook fell as Jack Dorsey and Sheryl Sandberg testified in front of Congress addressing online election meddling and abuse of social media platforms. But I thought they actually made it out relatively unscathed if you're watching. I thought they did a pretty good job across the board. There has been a little bit of anxiety, though, around the Department of Justice and some comments that were made yesterday there around what they may be doing looking at some of the stuff. Separately, Netflix also down sharply. It may have been a reaction, though, to a report from Morgan Stanley analysts that Apple's as-yet unannounced video service could generate revenues of $500 million just next year and more than $4 billion in 2025.
And then there was the news that Senator Bernie Sanders introduced new legislation that he is calling the BEZOS Act. The point of the legislation is to tax corporations for every dollar that their low-wage workers receive in government health care benefits or food stamps. Obviously, taking a huge shot at Amazon's Jeff Bezos. In this case, they're saying BEZOS is a rough acronym for Stop Bad Employers by Zeroing Out Subsidies. I thought it was a joke when I first read it yesterday.
You know, it's just, you don't understand.
You've got to be conflicted about this.
Because
you love Amazon and Bezos, and to some extent, to some extent, I think you like capitalism and entrepreneurialism.
I do.
And to see one of your heroes going after.
Who's one of my heroes?
No, to see Bernie going. I'm sorry, have I got that wrong? But to see
you have that wrong.
Okay, but take it back then. But to see, you're conflicted.
I'm not that conflicted. I think that this is actually going to
create. This is why when you go in the New York Times, people throw stuff at you, right?
I'm not that conflicted.
Because you are the Alex Keaton at the New York Times. You're the Alex P. Keaton at the New York Times. Here comes that capitalist.
No, but this creates a real problem.
I think it's
in a meaningful way.
I think it's hilarious. I love
think it doesn't make any sense.
Bernie is like a poster child for not learning anything over the last 500 years.
He went after Jeff Bezos specifically, not just in terms of the naming and all this, but also saying how much he's making an hour and all this stuff.
Right.
By the way, I think Jeff takes in about $85,000 salary a year. I mean, literally, his salary is not. All of his money's been made in the stock.
Because he's held the
whole
shares
thing.
that he started
I mean, does Bernie wish Amazon had been
sense.
founded in Europe or China or somewhere else? Is he liked it that they employ all those people and they've created $1 trillion for shareholders and market cap, and that, you know, they've driven down the cost of goods to all of the people? Is it that you know, it's disrupted retail, but many people have benefited from the cheaper prices and the.
There's no question. You're not. This one you will not get a big debate from me on.
You're not conflicted?
I don't feel any conflict.
I'm going to have to, you know what? Too many times I think I just assume. I think I pigeonhole you.
You do.
And I'm wrong, and I apologize for that.
Wow.
Save the tape, people.